Am I live right now? I bet I am. I think I am. I'd legit. I'm gonna have to check my YouTube right now. It's offline right now. Oh. Oh, it's working. It's working now. Okay. Let's. I'm just gonna hold on one second. I'm just going to do this. Spooky. Alrighty. I'm assuming that this is working and you all can see. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Might as well do that. Oh, God. Back. There we go. Okay. Now everything is working. Perfect. All right. I'm going to put this in a separate tab and just do that and then do that. And that'll be what everybody sees. Oh, you know what? Bam. There we go. I think this is working. Oh, God. Is the volume too loud? Can y'all hear me? Alrighty. Okay. I am assuming that we are live right now. I don't know if we are live, but I am assuming that we are. Let me. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that do not know who I am, obviously, I am the SunakiVA. And I am here with several of my friends. I'm going to point them out to you. And we are going to get things started. So in the top left of your screen, you should be able to see this amazing person that I'm pointing to. They do fantastic art, and they are the person behind the Sunaki persona. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Antarctica. Oh, wait, what did you say? Your name was... Oh, no, you don't suck at drawing. You are utterly fantastic. That is Aiden. Oh, it's okay. Then we have right above my icon, I believe, we have Aura Draws. And they're being pointed at by my cursor. And right next to them is a very good friend of mine, who also made the lovely icon that you see of me currently. Her name is Rose Panda. Say hi, Rose. And then right next to me, we have Shy Applier. Oh, it's okay. You're doing fine. And of course, there's me, SunakiVA. I believe that we are close to 10,000 subscribers at this point. I don't exactly know how far we are away, but we are close. And then right next to me is Wolf and Dragon Lover 1996. They are a good friend of mine. Say hello. And then right below me, oh my god, their icon moves. It's adorable. They are Snail Dust with 2 stars around them. It's okay. You're doing fine. I apologize if my mic seems just to be a tiny bit off. It is a small mic that I am operating currently attached to my computer, which is a laptop. So I do completely 100% apologize if this stream is not like any other stream that I have done on this channel before. But it is, it's something. All right, wait. Share the screen. To the live. Yeah, there we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I am now sharing this screen currently. So, yay. All right, now that we have multiple screens, so we can be able to see multiple things. All right, I think it's working, right? Yeah. And then I can switch. Oh, okay, perfect. Alrighty. I'm getting started. Okay, great. So, how is everyone doing today? I assume all of you are doing quite well. Oh, no problem. I'm very glad. All of you are doing fantastic. All right. Now, what was I going to do? What was I going to do? Ah, yes. I know it. Oh. Alrighty. Yes. Alrighty. So, let me look at the live chat currently. Ah, yes. Okay. So we have a lot of different questions. Okay. Ah, what are you going to do in your live? Says Latifa Bruh. Well, Latifa Bruh, what we are going to do in this live stream is we are potentially going to read some spooky, scary stories. It's going to be quite a lot of fun, and I highly recommend that all of you stick along for the ride. It is going to be quite a fun experience. Now let me see if I am forgetting anyone. I know I had a couple other people lined up for this live stream. They were going to come in. Let me see. Do I have anybody else in the VC right now? Let me see the VC. All right, I don't think I have anyone else in this VC. Do I have anyone else? No, I do not have anyone else in the VC, except for the people that I have. I'm going to invite a couple more individuals. In the meantime, though, did anyone decide to dress up for Halloween? And why couldn't you? I love that. That is a mood. You did Aizawa? Oh, you dressed up as Aizawa? I love Aizawa, honestly. I love that. That is a full-on mood. I absolutely love that. Oh, we have a question from a Don't Even Try. Love that name. How have you been? Well, personally, I've been doing okay. I have been doing all right. I haven't really been doing that much. I have procrastinated quite a lot when it comes to videos. I honestly do apologize to everybody for the lack of uploads. Honestly, it has. What else was I going to say? I haven't really had that much time to do videos or make videos, even, mainly because it's been a little bit difficult for me, seeing as I don't really have the means. Or no, I don't. I do have the means. It's just I don't really have the time to do that many videos anymore, because my job, I closed down a store, so I can't really make as many videos as I would like. But yeah, that's the price you gotta pay. Is the audio somewhat cracking? Um, Not on my end. Is anyone else experiencing that? Just a little bit? Yeah, I kind of think. I was like, well, audio cracking. It's audio. It's crack. Crack, not even once. All right, I'm going to keep on looking at the chat because I know that all of you. Let me see all these messages. I love all the messages. All right. Now, hold on one moment. Okay. Maybe try reloading my tab. Yeah, maybe try reloading your tab. Maybe that's why the live stream's not. Maybe that's why the audio is cracking for you, Millie P. I'd try doing that. Maybe exit out of the tab, and then my audio is cracking a lot. Really? That's really strange. Also, you two should be joining my live stream. Like, come on. I have a live stream. Oh, oh my god, that outfit is a 10 out of 10. Holy jeebus, girl. Like, you look amazing. Your audio sounded like you were underwater. I'm sorry. Oh, mine really? Hold on. Here we go. Can you hear me now? I do sound better. Oh, then it was probably just this mic. Right. I know that people can probably hear me now. I hope that y'all can hear me. Okay, but first things first. First things first. Shiri and Lilac, you need to get into this live stream on my server. We're doing the spooky story thing. I don't want you guys to miss this. I don't want you guys to miss out on this, because honestly, I want you guys to be part of this. Right, well, I want you guys to join in on it. I gotta go. I gotta get back into it. So I will be right back. Alrighty. Sorry, I was just talking to a couple friends who are outside of our my amazing server. By the way, you should be able to join the server. I have included it in multiple links on the YouTube channel so that you can be able to check it out. And Scourge Woods, hey! It has been forever. It indeed has been forever. How have you been, my friend? I have missed you. And why do I not hear anyone else talking? Come on, let's get some conversations going. Let's get some conversations. Let's talk about some spooky stories, spooky movies. Yeah, let's get the Halloween flair going in here. This is a live stream. Oh, that's okay. We can talk about spooky stuff. I like spooky stuff. I want to hear it from the live chat as well. Do you guys like spooky stuff? or spoopy stuff or whatever, however you say it. I want you guys to type in the chat if you like spoopy stuff or not. I want to see all of you type in that you like spoopy stuff. If you don't like spoopy stuff, we have problems with you. And wow, my God, wow, that's like dark. Oh, hey, we got some people that like the spoopy stuff. I like spoopy stuff. You like spoopy stuff. We all like spoopy stuff. Okay. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I like Halloween. I used to as a kid. I used to love dressing up. And now I feel like a crotchety old man. Just like, get off my lawn. Honestly, like the past couple of Halloweens, I've been secretly praying that no kids show up because honestly, at the end of the day, I just like to be in my room and I don't like passing out candy to people. I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all think that Sunaki is a bubbly personality who's nice and kind. I am, but secretly, I don't really like passing out candy to people because it's like I don't really like interacting with people that much. But except for you guys, I love interacting with you guys, my fans and my friends. I love interacting with you guys. Honestly. Oh, I mean, I like people. It's just like some people can be like, you know, kind of, yeah. I'm not saying that everyone is obnoxious. I'm just saying like, you know. All right. Oh, I hate people like that too. I had someone at work looking at me right in the eyes as I was helping a customer over the phone. I'm just like, hello, I'm doing my job. Aha! Yes! Hooray, we have a new person in the server, or in the call at least. Person, please say who you are. What is your name? That is a mood. Someone else talking. I can hear someone else's voice, but it is extremely faint. I believe that is my friend Shiri, Lady Shiri, on the server. If any of you guys are in the server, you know who she is. Um, her name is Lady Shiri. Lady Shiri, say hi. Yay. Woohoo! Alrighty. I love Halloween. I know, I already asked this. I know everyone likes Halloween. Ooh, you know what? Let's spark a debate in the live chat. Favorite Halloween candy? That's going to spark up a debate. Candy corn? Wolf, did you just say candy corn? I mean, I'm not judging you, honey, but I'm like, did you just say candy corn, girl? I mean, I have nothing against candy corn. It's just like candy corn is good. Fight me, Millie P. So, don't at Millie P at this. You know, candy corn is good. Fight me. I have before. I mean, it's okay to be honest. I have. There are certain candies that I like and certain candies I don't like. The candies that I don't like are the type that get stuck in your teeth. But then again, I also like taffy. Anything without peanuts. Yeah, anything without peanuts I don't like because the crunchiness. I mean, sure, peanuts are good. They're good on their own, but if you put them with chocolate, like, unless it's like a peanut butter consistency, don't at me. I do feel bad for people that have peanut allergies though, because it's like they can't enjoy peanut butter, and I'm like, peanut butter is awesome, but I also feel bad for you. Here's just a jelly sandwich. Oh, I believe someone just left. Oh, there they are. They're back. You all right? You left suddenly. Oof. Okay. I feel that, and that is a mood. Alrighty. So, does anyone know why you are all here today? The people currently, the 9 people in this VC, but also the 9 people currently in the live chat. Oh, now 10 people. Oh my god, there's 19 people in total. Seriously. Okay, so for the 19 people that are currently here, you probably are wondering exactly what we are doing here and doing this Halloween live stream for. Well, for those of you that are in the Discord server, which you can be able to find in the latest video that I have, the Kitsune's Tale video. You can be able to look in the description and it will be directly there. It is a invite that does not expire. You can be able to just join up and everything. However, we do request that you do put in there's a little part about yourself when you join. It's in introductions. Just, tell us about yourself, what you like, and please do put your age. We do not want any minors in this server, although I believe there are only a small few. But for those of you that are, oh wow, we have more people joining the VC. I love this. Okay. Alrighty. So, the reason that I brought you all here, the 10 people here, and the 10 people currently in the live chat, which brings us to about 20 individuals, is because we are reading spooky stories. Spoopy stories, people. Spoopy stories. You know why? Because spoopy stories are the best type of stories. And I know of some great stories. I know of some really great. Yes? No, you may not. No, this is going to be PG. We want this to be a PG event. No, it's okay. It's okay. You don't know. No one has to leave, but I don't want any swearing. Okay. Alrighty. So now the reasons that we are here is because spooky stories. So I do believe that I have a couple of spooky stories lined up. However, like I did put in the description of this amazing video, in the description of this live stream, I do believe I stated that you can be able to put in the chat, the live chat right now, if you want. You can be able to put in a recommendation for a spooky story, a creepypasta perhaps, or a r/nosleep. For those of you that are on the no Reddit, it is a whole Reddit server dedicated to stories that will literally keep you up at night. So since it's Halloween, might as well tell those stories. So please, for those of you that are in the live chat right now, I hate that. My crippling depression. My crippling depression. Alrighty. I'm just going to be waiting for all of you while we are waiting for the live chat to be giving us them spooky stories. I am going to look up a spooky story on r/nosleep. Now, for those of you that don't know Reddit and who have been under a rock for several years, r/nosleep is a place for authors to share their original horror stories. Now, these could probably be stories that are real, that have actual merit to them, or they could just be fake, but you never really know. So, I am going to be telling a story from this. All right, we're going to be telling a story from Reddit, the r/nosleep Reddit server, I believe it is, or Reddit community r/nosleep, or Reddit page. Yes, Reddit page. Sorry. I'm just messing with you. I call everybody out, honey. No one is safe. Alrighty. So alrighty. Are y'all ready for this? I found a story immediately right in front of me. This story was uploaded to the r/nosleep page by a user who is named, oh God, is it going to load? I think it will load. I don't know if it will load. Maybe it will load. Please load. The story is going to load. I am prepared, okay? I got prepared like quickly for this, so be thankful that I'm, that these people have been waiting to see me for like months now to upload a video, and I'm finally uploading a video, and I'm not really prepared for it. So you can tell that I haven't had that much time. And now it is uploaded. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be reading tonight the story. All right, I'm going to zoom in on it, and then I'm going to switch the live feed on this. So we are going to have some fun. And all right. Oof, that is an epic lol for the win. I'm kidding. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be reading the story. I fell asleep during my flight. When I woke up, everyone was gone. And this was uploaded to r/nosleep by a user by the name of Richard Saxon. So here we go. I've always been an extremely heavy sleeper, a fact that has greatly helped me during my frequent flights. I was making my way to Sydney to visit family, a trip that would last an entire day. Despite my easy dreams, even I needed a sleeping pill for that particular journey. Meditation, combined with some music to cover up the constant noise in the cabin, would allow me to spend at least half the journey over the Pacific in a peaceful slumber. Suddenly, I was jolted awake by another passenger, violently shaking me. In my groggy state, it took a while before I could even comprehend the words he was yelling at me. Once my eyes finally agreed to open, I could see that he looked absolutely horrified. They're all gone. You gotta wake up, he stuttered loudly as he continued to shake me. Even then, it took a while before the words hit me. How could people be gone? Had we landed? As I tried to compute the information, mild turbulence shook through the plane. We definitely hadn't reached our destination. Gone? I asked. What do you mean? The man was too panicked to respond. Instead, he just kept pointing around the cabin with a shaky finger. Slowly, I got to my feet and tried to shake off the hold my sleeping medication had over me. The plane had been packed to the brim before takeoff, but now it was almost empty. There were only about 5 of us, all equally terrified. Cabin crew, please report to the cockpit, one of the pilots said over the speakers. I looked around the cabin. The stewardesses were nowhere in sight. Apart from the few scared passengers, the plane was completely rid of life. We made our way to the cockpit door and used the radio to respond. They're gone. What's going on? I asked. Oh God, them too? The pilot asked nervously. A click was heard, and the door opened. Inside, we only found one pilot. You're alone? I asked. He nodded. We were taking shifts while on autopilot. I fell asleep, and when I woke up, he was just gone. From the cockpit, I could get a better view of the world outside. Below us were nothing save endless sandy hills. As far as I knew, we were supposed to be crossing the Pacific Ocean, yet all we could see was the infinite desert below. Where are we? The pilot took one
another look at the instruments. They were filled with numbers and blinking lights I could not comprehend. The coordinates were last updated an hour ago. We were supposed to be in the middle of the ocean, but it doesn't make any sense. Have you made contact with the airport? No. Nothing is working. I'm flying blind here with nowhere to land. The one thing I could recognize within the complicated cockpit was the fuel indicator. Though it seemed plentiful, it would eventually run out. How much fuel do we have left? We should have had more than enough to get to Sydney twice over, but I don't even know where the hell we are. The next few hours went by, and we gathered every piece of technology we had in a futile attempt at contacting the outside world. All the while, the fuel kept dripping down, a constant reminder that we were running out of time. Outside, the desert continued, only interrupted by strange rock formations. They were unnaturally spiky, extending high up from the ground like razors. All we could do was to watch and hope the pilot found a safe place to put us down. After a while, the deserts and rocks gave way to a flat piece of land. The pilot looked around before finally making his decision to put the plane down. This is the best I can do. Get ready for landing. We buckled up in the back of the plane and got ready for a rough landing. It was surprisingly gentle when we first hit the dirt, and against all odds, the brakes slowed us down without incident. It looked like we were in the clear. But then, the ground below us finally gave out. The front of the plane fell into a sinkhole, which instantly crushed the cockpit, causing us to slam against our seats. It knocked me unconscious for just a second, but by the time I came to it, the cabin had filled with smoke. A couple of the passengers had their necks broken from the impact, and the pilot was killed. The few of us left alive rushed to escape the burning wreckage, but in the chaos it was difficult to find the exit. Using the escape lights, we had got to an emergency exit and jumped onto the burning hot ground below. 3 of us had survived the landing, but we weren't safe yet. It wasn't until we got away from the smoke and fire before we realized the true gravity of our situation. At the horizon in front of us stood an impossibly tall mountain range, stretching endlessly up into the sky. It was little more than barren rocks and lifeless ground. But the thing that truly horrified us was the sky above. There hung a massive blue sun that would scald our skins in minutes. We'd survived the landing, but it wouldn't even matter, because wherever we were, it wasn't on Earth. Wow. Well, I don't know how you guys felt about that, but that story was quite spooky. And where did they go? That seemed... No, you cannot, Deku. You cannot go home. Well, Kachan can go home and jump off a bridge. Kidding. So yeah, that was quite an interesting story, to say the least. I have to say that is... It kind of did actually feel like the Twilight Zone. That was quite an interesting story. Again, I fell asleep during my flight. When I woke up, everyone was gone, and it was written by a user named Richard Saxon. I believe he's an author. And there was a part of the text that was blue, and I checked it out. It goes to his Facebook, and you can be able to check it out. I think he has a couple stories that he's actually written, and he's going to be publishing soon. So that is a fantastic. That's actually really fantastic. But that was honestly pretty good. Multiple JoJo's episodes? Oh, like when they were going to Egypt, I see. It reminded you of one episode of Doctor Who. Isn't that funny? Alrighty. Okay. So that was the first story. That was quite a shocker, honestly, to be completely honest with you. Oh, I love me some horror stories. Eventually, we are. You are. I'm not allowing. I mean, look. I'm trying my hardest to be able to say this. I don't want people to swear. I, I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. A voice started talking to you. What's going on? Yo, what just happened? I didn't hear you singing at all. What? Yo, this is okay, ladies and gentlemen. We have a breaking news story happening just moments ago. Some horror just happened, like dead ads. Apparently, some spooky stuff. Apparently, someone heard a voice, and yeah, when they were deafened. That is very creepy. That is very, very creepy. Alrighty, everybody. Okay, everybody, please let us all talk one at a time. No, no, no. It's all right. It's understandable. It was no, 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 no. It's perfectly fine. I understand. I understand. Everyone wants to be able to talk. Now, um, who wanted to talk first? Someone said that they had a story. Okay.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Wow. Um, okay. Hold on. Alrighty. So, now, here's where I stand when it comes to that type of subject. I am not going to say that I'm not going to say that you are lying or that you're not telling the truth, because I have never lived your experience. I do not know what you've gone through, Shiri. I am not saying that I do not believe you. I do. I believe that you have seen things, but I cannot explain what you have seen. However, now that we're on the topic of spooky shit, and yes, I did just swear. Sunaki just swore. Yes, he did. Who cares, though? You know what? Okay. You know what? I actually do have a spooky experience that I want to talk about. Um. Oh, sorry. Snail dust. You were gonna share? No. It's fine. I didn't. I had a brain fart and I forgot that you were gonna go next. So, Snail dust. Could you tell us if you've ever had a spooky experience?
Oh God, jeez. All right. Hawks in the live chat just asked, "What's happening?" Well, we are currently telling personal spooky stories. We're going to take just a small little break to be able to tell a couple of spooky stories. Then we're going to go back into telling some stories. Once again, I do ask if anybody in the chat currently right now. No clue. I can't hear anyone else other than Sunaki, so I assume people are telling spooky stories. Oh dear. No one can be able to. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. I do not know how to fix that. I am sorry. Unfortunately, yes. Oh wait. Okay, can Millie P, can you hear? Hold on. Millie P, can you be able to hear it now? Type a yes or a no in the chat. In the live chat. You can hear us all? You can hear all of them? Maybe you can turn everyone up. Oh sweet. No. Okay, she cannot hear anybody else. That is oh god, what did I just do? Okay. All right. Hold on. I don't know what to do. Oh god, I am sorry. Please bear with me, guys. I am very, very sorry. Speak. All right. Wait. I think I got it. I think I did. I don't know if I did. I can hear a faint voice. All right. Settings. Antarctica. You told me to go into my settings. Or who told me to go into settings? For is this for settings for me or settings for the chat? Streamer mode? Voice and video, yeah. Out. Output. Oh, output device. Speaker? Or output volume. Oh, the output volume. Okay. I gotcha. I'll put it to 150. See if that's good. All right. Can everybody hear? People. Millie P, can you be able to hear if I stop talking now and if someone in this chat starts talking, can you be able to hear them? Damn it. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm very sorry, guys. I'm very, very sorry. This is the... Yeah, I'm very, very sorry. I really do apologize. This is the first time that I've made a video or done anything on this channel in a while. It's been a very long time, and I honestly really do apologize. I wish that I could be able to give you guys something a little bit better, but what I got is what I got, and I hope that you guys are okay with that. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to do it for now. No, actually, yeah, I'm gonna try and turn it up to 200. I'm gonna try to turn it up to 200. See if you guys can be able to. Wait a minute. Input, output. Oh, here we go. Can you guys hear now? I'm good. Oh.
Hello. Do you guys hear anything? I checked. Hello. Let me see if I can.
Sir, I don't know what you've heard, but whatever it is, Jefferson started it.
Oh, here we go.
Push me down the stairs.
Can you guys hear now? I'm gonna
Push is such a strong word.
live chat. Can you guys hear now?
Nudge.
Oh, nudge! I fell down 5 flights of stairs.
Yes. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Alrighty.
So
I guess
heard my spooky story, and I'm sad now.
I guess the only reason why you guys had difficulty hearing it was because my headphones were connected. So yeah, the output volume was going straight to my headphones.
Wow, no one heard my spooky story. I'm sad.
I'm sorry. Well, no, I think
At least the Discord chat heard your story.
Yeah, so,
Discord secret.
all right, I'm gonna just turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna turn the output volume down just a little bit, and maybe let's try.
Discord secret.
I'm just gonna put it back to 150. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so you guys should still be able to hear everybody.
Yeah.
I've still got those 2 sentence horror stories if you're interested.
Okay. Everybody's loud enough still, so yes. Success. SunakiVA, first time live streaming in many a decade.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm trying to give the emphasis that it's been a long time. It has been a long time. And I do apologize, honestly.
It's been 64 years.
It's been 84 years and I can still really remember the first video. All my ex-listener confession.
It's been 84 years. And we still haven't gotten the Yard on Ice movie.
No, we have not, and we are waiting for that. Okay.
Or High School Host Club Season 2.
Oh yes, we are still waiting for that. But enough about anime. For those of you that are wondering,
Hi, I'm back.
Shiri told the story of how she has the ability to be able to sense whether demons or angels are nearby, and she's been able to do that since she was 14 years old, which...
I saw ghosts since I was like 7.
Yes.
But an event happened when I was 14 that triggered a lot of other not nice things involving spooky stuff.
I don't
and
think
things
they're...
follow me around,
Yes.
and I don't like it.
And
So I don't think they're angels. I think they're spirits, because angels rarely ever come to Earth. They're only coming to Earth to, like, guide people.
I mean,
okay.
there's one that follows
Okay.
me, but that's my grandpa that passed away. But yeah.
Yeah. Unless
Okay,
it's like,
so,
like,
and then after that
we're
there
gonna
was...
shush and continue with other stuff now.
Yes, and yeah. So Snail Dust also told the story of about what happened to her mom when she was at work.
That's my friend's mom.
Oh, friend's mom. Sorry, friend's mom. My apologies. So now I'm going to tell you guys an experience that I had, and yes, Sunaki had a very spooky experience. Let me just tell you that this experience actually, this experience made me kind of question a lot of things. So I lived in an old colonial house. I don't know if it was new, and I don't know if it was old. It was just a colonial style house. It had 2 floors. I lived on the top. I was in the top floor with my brother and my sister and my mom and dad. And every now and then I would see things out of the corner of my eyes. Now, when you see things out of the corner of your eye, you're probably thinking, oh, it's just like a shadow or anything, or it's probably just your hair. But for me personally, no. Now, this isn't so much spooky as in ghosts. This is spooky as in, I don't know how this could have physically happened or be physically possible. But this happened, okay? So, we had a staircase in the middle of our house. And I went down the staircase and everything, and I went to go to the kitchen, I think, or the living room and whatnot. I was just downstairs. And then I went to the stairwell. I went to the staircase, and I was about to go up the stairs. And for some reason, I saw a floating turkey. Like a legit cooked floating turkey that you'd get at Thanksgiving. And I don't know why. I don't know how it was floating. I don't know if my eyes were tricking me or shit, but it was a floating turkey. And I shit you not, it was a floating turkey like you would get it at Thanksgiving. It spooked the hell out of me because I'm just like, why is there floating food? Like, what's going to happen next? Is a floating thing of mashed potatoes and cranberry stuffing going to come down and I'm going to be stuffed full with friggin' floating ghost Thanksgiving food? But, like, legit, I was scared out of my life because I'm just like, why is this here? What is it doing?
Maybe the ghost wanted some turkey.
Probably the ghost wanted some turkey.
Maybe.
And I know people are laughing in the live chat right now. I know they are, but it is true. I saw a floating turkey. So, legit, and I knew one of my family members was in the house. So I went to go get them and show them. By the time that I got them and brought them to the stairwell, it was gone. It had disappeared.
Of course. The ghost already ate the turkey, duh.
No, like it legit straight up disappeared. It was like it never. And I went up the staircase and went right to the place where it was. No trace of it. It was completely and utterly gone. Okay? Now that's the first story. I probably was going insane. But the second story literally scared the ever-living crap out of me. Okay?
Oh no.
Now, everyone has nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone has nightmares. They could either be good nightmares, they could be horrible nightmares. They could be nightmares that you wake up and you've pissed yourself. They could be nightmares where you wake up and you start screaming and you woke up in a cold sweat and you're starting to cry. This was one of those nightmares where I woke up in a cold sweat and I was crying. Now, for those of you, I'm going to give some context. Arlington National Cemetery is a cemetery located in Washington, D.C. And if you don't know what it is a cemetery that holds the remains of men and women who have served in this country. It also holds the remains of several U.S. presidents, the remains of the Challenger 7 and the Columbia 7, who they were astronauts. It also holds the graves of Gus Grissom, Ed White, and Roger Chaffee, who were individuals who passed away in a fire during a routine test for the Apollo program, which was a program to bring men to the moon. Basically, it is a cemetery full of individuals who have either served this country overseas or served as president of the United States, and there were several of them. Now, it was daytime. Okay, and it was a field trip to Arlington National Cemetery. It was a part of our 3-day Washington, D.C. field trip. And I was picked as one of the individuals out of 3 or 4 individuals to place a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Now, if you don't know what that is, it is a tomb where individuals who have not been identified from the First World War, Second World War, Korea, Vietnam, they have not been identified. They weren't identified back then, and they still haven't been identified now. And they lay rest under slabs of marble with the names of the wars that they fought. Now, Keep in mind that at the time of this, I was 14 years old. So I'm currently 19 now. For those of you that didn't know how old Sunaki was, no, I'm not a kitsune. No, I am not a kitsune. I am not 3,000 years old, although I wish I was a kitsune. Anyway, getting off topic. We were scheduled that day to lay a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. I know, I was very lucky, but still. It was a long walk to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. At some point, while walking along the road with my class, they started to get a little bit further ahead. Now, me being a little bit of an out-of-shape 14-year-old, I was very much lagging behind. At some point, I managed to be able to see with my own eyes a carriage. Now, this carriage had a casket on it. And the casket, in particular, along with the carriage and everything, and the horse, and the person on it, was as if it was taken out of a place and point in time. I couldn't identify the uniform of the person, but I could definitely tell it was U.S. Armed Forces. And I didn't know at the time. Sorry for the noise. I gotta plug in my charger because y'all about to die for me. And there we go. Okay. Charger is now plugged in. We are good. Sunaki has saved the day.
Saved you.
Anyway, back to the story. I managed to see this casket. Now, it was draped in the American flag. For context, any grave or any casket that's being put in Arlington National Cemetery, or any cemetery for that matter, that has an American flag over it, represents a person who has served this country either overseas or politically. The flag in question looked old. It looked weathered. Suffice it to say, it looked sun-bleached. So the colors were a bit faded. The colors on it were around 52 years old. It looked about 50 plus years old, the flag. Probably looked decades old. I can't even pinpoint how old it looked. But it had 50 stars on it, so at least it was from 1959 to the present day. I kept looking at it as I was walking, and suddenly the person who was on the horse turned his head in my direction. Now, I couldn't, walk towards him and be able to see him up close, because if I did, I'd be going off the path and I'd get in trouble. But I couldn't really distinctly make out any features. So I simply ignored it. And then we managed to get up all the way to the top of the hill. We did the laying ceremony. We did the laying of the wreath ceremony at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. And I saw that very same soldier again. This time he was in the crowd. So you can imagine me looking around at the crowd before we ended up laying the wreath. And as we were walking down, I could see out of the corner of my eye he was there. Now, I didn't know who this person was. And to this day, I do not know who this individual was.
Was it an unidentified soldier, maybe?
I have no idea. To this day, I do not know. But I managed to be able to look at a video. It was about 2 months, maybe I don't know how long it was. It probably was more than 5 months, so it was probably close to a year after we ended up going to Washington, D.C. And I was watching a video on President Kennedy, JFK, who was one of our presidents. And I was watching a video of his funeral at Arlington National Cemetery. The horse-drawn carriage, the very same horse, the very same carriage, the very same casket with the very same flag on it. And the creepiest part of it all was it was the very same soldier. right down to the medals on his jacket, which I couldn't distinctly make out from afar, and I couldn't distinctly make out from the video. But the thing that they both shared was they both had sunglasses on, and they both had their military caps on, and they both had the white glove. They basically had everything that a proper U.S. Army uniform would have.
Whoa.
And the creepiest thing about the video was that the person in the horse-drawn carriage looked at me as I was watching the video.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
I immediately slammed the computer down because it was my laptop. I shut the laptop quickly. And once I opened the laptop, I was no longer on YouTube. I was on the Wikipedia page of President Kennedy's assassination.
Okay, this is a little bit. No. That's a
That's cat.
Now, for those of you who do not know how that happened, I won't obviously get into it because I don't want to. But this individual, this ghost clearly was obviously probably a friendly spirit because they didn't hurt me and they didn't interact with me in any sense except for looking at me. No, I know, I understand that completely, but that wasn't the only incident of a ghost on my trip to Washington, D.C. The first day that we were there, we went to Mount Vernon, which was the home of George Washington.
Hamilton. I'm sorry.
I saw the ghost of George Washington.
You what?
The ghost of George Washington himself. I saw him.
Bro. Did you see Alexander Hamilton there? That's my question.
I'm afraid I did not. But I did see George Washington. And he was off a section of the... Because we were going through Mount Vernon and everything. And we had just exited the house. And I could see him out of the corner of my eye. And he looked like he was holding papers. I obviously don't know what kind of papers they were. They probably were just, papers detailing, how much, his plantation had made. Because basically Mount Vernon was a plantation, for those of you that don't know history. And the next thing I knew, I was focusing on where we were going. Turn around and he's gone. We visited his grave. We visited his grave where he was entombed with his wife. I could almost hear a faint, quiet voice speaking. I don't know what they were speaking. I don't know exactly what they were. I couldn't really make out what they were saying, is what I'm trying to say. I couldn't really make it out. And often or not, I will hear people saying my name, even though they don't say my name, and they haven't even tried to get my attention. I heard my name being spoken.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're Paranorman. Let's all call him Paranorman from now on.
I literally heard.
I had the same experience.
Now, for instance, I'm just going to reveal my first name. My name is Daniel, for those of you that do not know, for the channel. I go by SunakiVA, but my actual name is Daniel. I won't reveal anything other than that. But I heard my name being spoken. And it was a faint voice. It was almost as if it was a weak sort of voice. Like someone who was dying in an excruciatingly painful way. I later come to find out that George Washington passed away from a throat infection, and at the time they thought there was something wrong with his blood, so they put leeches on him.
Oh.
And they often did bloodletting, which I'm not going to get into. If you want to, you can look that shit up. But if you don't, it's truly spooky. Basically, my Washington, D.C. field trip was full of historical meaning that I could not be able to comprehend until the trip had officially ended. And the nights that I slept, by the way, we stayed there for 3 days and 2 nights. The 2 nights that we slept, I had dreams of history. I could see events as if I was there. When we were at the Lincoln Memorial, I believe on the 2nd or 3rd day, I stood in the very same place that Martin Luther King Jr. stood. I could see the entire crowd that day in 1963, that close to 1 million people right in front of me. I could almost hear his speech echoing in my ears.
You're lucky for that one.
I looked directly at the statue of Lincoln. I almost swear to God himself that he winked at me.
Okay. Is this like... I'm not saying that I believe in past lives, but I think this is a sign, Sunaki.
Oh.
I've
Trust
had
me.
stuff involving that happen to me before. It's fun.
Oh,
I've had
lives,
experiences.
and
I once had an experience in which I saw myself running from something. I didn't exactly know what I was running from. There was sand, there was barbed wire, there was concrete walls. I remember hearing barking dogs and people screaming at me at a language I could not comprehend. I then heard bullets whizzing past me, and the next thing I knew, I fell face first into the ground. I had been shot. The next thing I know, I eventually wake up from that dream, and then I eventually find out that what I was seeing was the perspective of someone escaping East Germany into West Germany and going through the Berlin Wall. My life is full of history. I love history. I am inspired by it every day. Why on earth am I living history? Like, seeing it. I have only had 3 experiences. The dream that I just described, and the 2 experiences on the trip to Washington, D.C. I have not had any experiences since.
Dude, that's... feel very uncomfortable with the fact that you could see history.
Oh, trust me. There was a point when I was where were we? I was crap. Oh yeah. There was a point in middle school when we went on a trip to this place where I live. It's nearby, actually. It's in another town where I live, in the state where I live. And we have this tower in the town. It's called Provincetown. It's a big old tower. It's a monument. It's called the Pilgrim Monument, for those of you that don't know. But the monument is dedicated to where the Pilgrims, the people who basically came here and started the Massachusetts Bay Colony. It's where everything basically started. You know what's really creepy? The really creepy thing, it wasn't really creepy, it was actually quite interesting. Where I was standing, I was at the very top of this tower. I could be able to see all around, 360-degree view. I eventually saw what looked to be an old ship, and it was passing by us. It was the Mayflower. I'm serious.
Dude, what?
It was the Mayflower. The very ship that carried the It wasn't the replica that was built later on. It was the actual ship itself. It may have been the replica. It may have been the actual one. God who knows, because I don't. Spooky stuff. Like, seriously, spooky stuff, people. Spooky stuff. I have seen things, I have lived things, and I have experienced things. That is pretty much... what else were we going to do?
Oh, yeah.
I still have those things pulled up if we're interested, but I'm gonna have to go soon.
Oh, dang it. Shy Plier, you had an experience?
Yeah, since we were talking about past lives and stuff, I kind of wanted to talk about an experience I had with like a few of my friends.
Before you continue, Millie P just said, when you said old ship, why did I say the Titanic? Oh, I've had I believe I had a past life experience on the Titanic. I believe I was a survivor. Or maybe I was someone who died. I don't know. I honestly wish that I don't know if I truly have a past life. Maybe I did. I do not know. I want to find out.
I know I do, and mine wasn't fun. Haha.
I am
Anyway,
sad.
I had one in the Victorian era. That's a thing.
Oh god, lights just went out.
When you're so into history that you hallucinate about it.
Oh yeah, wait, I just turned the light off, sorry.
Wait, hold on. What did I miss?
Oh god, I hear a phone ringing. Don't pick up that phone. Don't pick up that phone.
Sorry.
I want to tell a story. Actually, no, Jess, you can tell a story.
I'm gonna have to skedaddle so I can go film some stuff, but it was nice to hang out.
It was nice to hang out with you too, Shiri.
Nice having you.
Everybody,
Shout out you guys.
hold on. Everybody, she actually left her channel name in the live chat. It is That One Otaku Costs VA. We are potentially going to be doing we will potentially be doing a collaboration soon. She may be doing a villain Deku voice or a Deku voice or a Dobby voice. I don't know. We have to work out those details soon, but I may be collaborating with her soon. So look out for that in the future, guys.
I can actually sound like regular Dobby now. Yeah, that'll be a thing. Ha!
Alrighty.
I'm so sorry to interrupt. I promised a movie night with my friends, so goodbye.
Alrighty, bye, Antarctica.
Okay, bye. I had fun, guys. I'm gonna go skedaddle.
Alrighty. Take care now.
Tonight. Okay.
Alrighty. We currently have 9 people left in this VC. So, Shy Plier, you were saying?
Okay, yeah, back onto what happened with me and a few of my ex-friends now, but we were a friend of mine brought a Ouija board with us to my other friend's house. And like we were doing the usual thing, like trying to, you know, get a nice spirit and whatever. We were like very cautious about what we were doing. Like we knew all the rules and stuff, like everything, to make sure we were safe and didn't, you know, conjure something like wrong. But we got a spirit who apparently knew me in a past life. And so like we were asking a bunch of questions, like, "Oh, do you like follow me around and stuff?" And then it went like, "Yes." And I was like, "Okay." I don't remember they spelled out, or I assume it was a guy spirit, I'm not sure. But, they spelled out, my past life's name. I don't remember it now. It was some, like, weird name. But I was a guy in a past life.
Oh, wow.
Gay guy, to be specific.
Oh my god.
Lucky.
Oh, wow.
You
Holy
are so lucky right there.
smokes. Wait a minute. Did you say gay guy in the past? Oh dear. I just literally realized what happened in the past, and I'm like, oh no. Poor gay people.
Oh god.
Question mark? You're not lucky. Wait. Oh dear.
Okay.
Oh. Sunaki, why did you have to ruin my...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh man.
Okay. Well, so like I was asking like a whole bunch of stuff about like, like how was I in a past life? But they didn't know. So I was like, okay. And then like I asked something that like I kind of regret asking, but it was like, oh, how did I die? And they spelled out murdered.
Oh no.
Oh my lord.
And I'm like,
Smophobia type stuff.
what? And then I was like, do you know who it was? And they went, no. So I'm like, hold on.
Oh god.
And then I was like, okay, how was I murdered? And then it spelled out, kind of slowly, gun.
Oh my lordy.
My God.
I'm just sitting
Dear
there like,
Lord.
okay.
I have a few stories I'd like
Have a
to tell
nice
next
day.
if I can.
I think I have a prediction why. Because of nice little Sunaki over here reminding me. Since in the past gay people really look down. Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that. Ugh.
Yeah, no,
Kinda grim.
yeah.
But yeah, that's quite spoopy.
That was scary.
Yeah.
So
I got a
Through
story.
puberty twice.
oh sweet Lord. Wolf and
No,
Dragon
that's corpse. He went through puberty twice.
I believe
That was mine, so.
Wolf and Dragon Lover 1996. You said that you had some spoopy stories?
I have a few of them, yes. The one I'd probably say would be the freakiest one was, my uncle used to own a barn, and it had a single light hanging out on top of it, and it would swing uncontrollably for no reason. And they had a healthy cow, a baby cow, and he went into the barn and he said, if the devil is here, then strike this cow dead. And 10 minutes later, or 10 to 20 minutes later, the cow just dropped dead.
Oh my God.
Just
No.
straight up just dropped dead. And I also got a couple of weepy stories too. That one's from my mom and one's from my aunt, from my my cousin. So for my mother, which she was born in the country, so they got to do whatever they wanted out in the country. So her and her friends decided to play a Ouija board, and they were just asking random questions and stuff, just having fun. And my mom decided to get smart and asked, "Are you the devil?" And it shot straight to yes. And they had 4 candles lit for that, and all 4 candles just went out, just at random. And my mom literally ran out of the house after that, like when it happened.
He needs to take a chill pill, bro. He needs to go. He needs to go.
We don't be smart and serious like that.
The last
We
one
have to be very
will probably
cautious.
freak you guys out the most, honestly.
I've been on the verge of crying. I don't think anything else is gonna like.
Okay, the last one I'm going to tell, then someone can go after me. My cousin's mother, again, her and a few friends were having a drink, having fun, and she decided to ask a certain question. She asked, if the devil is here, come have a drink with us, and suddenly there was a knock at the door. One of her friends went to go answer the door, and it was just a random guy. It was just a random guy. He had regular clothes on. He was fine and nothing. He just had a blank stare on his face. And he came in and he literally had a couple of drinks, and without saying a word, he went out the door and shut the door.
Yo, that's the devil in disguise. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yo.
they were so freaked out about it. They were like,
Actually,
they're like, what was going on? Like, a random guy just showed up for no reason after she asked that question.
My God, that
that reminds
sounds
me
creepy.
That reminds me of a quote that my friend. Yeah, that reminds me of a quote that my friend has. It's it was something along the lines as, "The devil doesn't come towards you being a terrifying plague or something like that. He comes towards you being all of the desire that you want, or a normal person, or it's something like that. I have to check it out again." Dude, I'm about to cry.
Oh no, I'm crying.
I don't know why. I'm not even sad or like I don't know. Oh well.
Yeah, I would say the freakiest story I've ever heard from like something like that was the cow. Like honestly, I wasn't around when it happened, but when my uncle told me about it, I was like, oh my god. Like, I mean, it's just a random, like, he still owns the barn to this day. He just
What did the dude look like?
Like, what do you mean?
Like the guy that like the devil. Like, what did he look like when he came or something?
He was just random. He just had random clothes on, and the only thing that was weird about him was he had a blank face. He had just like a blank stare. Just he had eyes, nose, mouth. He just had a blank stare. At least that's what I've been told, is that he had a blank stare.
I meant like what color was his hair? What color was his eyes? Like that.
I don't know. That's just what I was told. Like that he was just a random person.
Huh.
But he did not say a word. He didn't say a word. He didn't do anything. He just came in, got his few drinks, drank them down, and left.
Wow.
That's literally Satan.
Yikes.
I really want to do a stupid move and ask this question. I really want to, like, do a stupid thing, but I don't want to die.
Don't do stupid things.
But it's tempting.
I mean, yeah, it's tempting, but would you rather be haunted for the rest of your life, or would you like to be all really?
Well, I kind of have something that my parents can clarify, but, like, I'm not sure if they're gonna. But, like, I kind of have something. So, like, a few years ago, I started hearing voices in my head. This is when my depression was not as bad, but I don't have I don't really have voices in my head usually. So, a few years ago, I started hearing people, and so I got confused and thought nothing of it and just let it happen because it didn't really just sat with me. I didn't really care. But then a while later, it kept happening and kept happening, and sometimes my body would like go into a different state, and it seemed as though something else was in my body. So I started to try and communicate with whatever was happening, and at first it wasn't working, but then it started talking back, and I guess I realized I had something in my head, or something. I don't know what it was, but it was weird. So, I guess started happening even more, and then, not as many years ago, like a little further in the years, I got really, and I got in a heated argument with my parents that did not end up well, and this thing communicated with me again and said something along the lines of, "Do you need my help?" And I was like, "Sure, I guess." I felt really uncomfortable, but I went back into some weird state, and apparently the thing went to my parents and protected me. So that was interesting. So yeah, that happened.
Wow. That is interesting.
Honestly, that's some spooky shit.
Hi, sorry.
I had a spooky experience once.
I was trying to give my 2 cents on the matter, but like my Wi-Fi, no, because like all I remember was talking about the devil, and I was just gonna be like, "Oh, you've opened that can of worms, and I'm here now. It's time for me to explain to you."
Okay, so currently, right now, it is approximately. What time is it where I am? It is
10:37.
It is 10:37. Yes, it is 10:37 where I currently am right now. And we seem to not be having connection. Are we connected? Yes. We are. We should be. Should be connected to the... Yep, everything's good. I was just looking at the live chat from my iPod. Oh. Hold on.
What? Oh.
Oh, my iPod's not connected to the internet.
Oh, how?
Well,
Why?
I don't know, but my computer seems to be connected to the internet, and I can be able to talk with you guys. Oh, there we go. I got back to the Wi-Fi, so everything should be okay.
This is making me want to do stupid things, but Halloween night is not the time to do stupid things.
You know, I really... You know what I really would want to do? I really would want to try and get a friggin'... I really would want to see Tenya.
Bruh.
I want to see Floppy. I can't even say anything.
Look, I know...
I would like to share a creepy story. Hello?
Huh?
Yeah.
Honestly, I would love to try and summon Tenya Ida. I know we can't summon anime characters, but I really want to try.
My friend offered.
There has to be
My friend,
there has to be a way we can summon anime characters. We have to do that tonight.
I can't remember the date, but there is a date in Japan. You can actually, they say you can actually summon anime characters on a certain
You're
date.
lying.
You're
Joking.
I'm dead serious.
Google.
To Japan we go. Let's go right now.
I can't remember what
Have
date
you
it is. I have to
heard?
look it up.
Can I share?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Scientists are trying to open a portal to fictional universes or parallel universes or anime, if you want to say. So basically any fictional universe that you'd want. They're thinking that it might open up. They might get it open
So,
on November.
is this an actual,
or December.
is this a true thing in Japan?
It could possibly be.
Can we please just go on a field trip to Japan? I can't contain my excitement. Please.
I heard that either China or Japan are gonna make human-animal hybrids.
Oh
Dear Lord.
Ooh.
What in
Oh
God's
dear
name?
God, Lord Jesus Christ.
That sounds cool.
Wait a minute, does that mean... Oh, never mind, I don't want to think about that. That doesn't sound right. Oh, I don't like that. I don't think I want a Neko girl in the world yet. I don't think that's something I'm ready for.
We're not ready yet.
Please
Yet.
don't. Yet.
We ain't ready.
Just yet.
We don't want to put these things in the pandemic.
Yeah,
we already
being
discovered a case full of unknown species, okay? Close the case back up.
Profile picture? Your profile picture looks like All Might if he was a bunny.
It's an All Might bunny.
It's so cute.
He goes num num because he loves lettuce. He munches on lettuce.
I feel bad for saying this because, I don't like lettuce.
Yeah, I don't like lettuce either.
I really, honestly, I just need Tenya in my life, right now.
Floppy in my life.
Wait, what?
Child.
No.
Millie P just said, chant his name 3 times in the mirror.
That's kind of like bloody.
Yo.
Can we try this?
Also, did
Can we try this?
Huh?
I wanted to try it.
Don't try it because you might summon something else.
I want to try
and it won't be good.
Yeah,
Don't.
Bro, I really want to. I love Tenya.
Please
We
don't.
know it's Sunaki. It could be not what you're expecting.
A cosplayer is
What if it's
supposed to
Demon
say
Tenya?
that.
Oh.
Demon. Oh, that'd be
Demon
excellent.
Tenya.
Demon Floppy. Oof.
I would love that.
I kind of want to draw Demon Tenya now.
It was a joke. No, oh, dang it. Millie P, why you do that? Why you break my heart? You set me up, dang it. Why did you do this to me, Millie P? I trusted you.
I'm clenching my soul.
Sunaki.
She lied. They lied. They said I could be able to chant his name 3 times in a mirror. I can't.
still want to do it. I still want to do it.
I want to summon
Yes, I
Tenya right now.
know.
We need to find a way to do this.
Wait, can I please?
Sunaki,
Yeah?
do you know someone named Morphe on YouTube?
Morphe.
Yeah.
The name sounds...
Morphy. He's also a voice actor, and he posted at 9:18 p.m. for me. Demon Hinata.
Hinata. Is that the little kid? Is that the little guy from Haiku?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
No.
He's a little baby.
Oh my god, 25 minutes ago. What were we talking about 25 minutes ago?
We're getting off track.
I have a feeling that we were talking about stories, and I think we were specifically talking about... I think Shiri was mentioning the story of like her and all that jazz. Why is that coincidental?
Are you tired?
No, I am perfectly fine, and I am able to chat with you guys.
That's a total lie.
That was a lie.
No, I'm honestly
I heard
fine.
you yawn.
If you need sleep,
Sunaki
go
sleep.
sleep.
Well, alrighty. Hold
How
on.
long have you been streaming?
I haven't been streaming for that long. Only like 2 hours.
I'm sorry. Only 2 hours. You need to
Has it only been 2 hours?
You need sleep.
All right.
25 minutes ago?
Hold
you know
on.
how you guys were talking about spooky scaries?
Yeah.
I can't talk.
Spooky